Hello my darlings, hope you're all doing well. Blush Lily here. Welcome to today's reading where we're going to be taking a look at your married life. Another thing that we're going to be doing today is a little bit of a ritual. That's why I chose the black candle. In order to eliminate any negative energy, any internal or even external blockages that might be preventing you from meeting your significant other. Or if you already met this particular person, from moving forward. So this is going to be an extra magical reading. If it has found you, then good stuff. It means it's time for you to take that next step forward when it comes to your love life. Now then, as usual, we're going to do a little bit of an energy check-in just to make sure that you're aligned with this particular reading. This is the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot. One of my oldest. Let's see what it has to say. Lies. You're telling me, Blush Lily, all I heard was lies. So you tend to go into relationships that unfortunately end up making you feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Now I'm seeing that you're telling me, you're telling this yourself, you're telling the world, I don't trust people anymore. And you also don't trust yourself because you're like, how did I not see? How did I not see who this person was? So first and foremost, I have a message for you. This is coming from your higher self. This is coming from your future spouse as well, funny enough. Saying that, you know what, you were tricked. It's not like you were blind. It's not like you didn't know. It's you were tricked on purpose. A person came into your life, or even two people or three people came into your life with such a beautifully painted mask on that you just had no idea of knowing. You wanted that love. You wanted that affection. You wanted that caring. And you were given it, but you weren't given it from the heart. You were given it in order for you to let your guard down, for you to fall in love. And here, like, there's this energy where they're telling me you're stuck a little bit in that energy of death. So you might have been seeing a lot of 13s lately, a lot of 7s. You might have been born on the 7th. As I'm doing this reading literally right now, it says 1331 on my clock. So it has a lot to do with this energy of transformation. And like I said, you're seeing this reading for a reason. And today we're going to create magic where you're going to allow yourself the idea that somebody out there is going to be honest. And you're going to allow yourself the idea that you're no longer going to make the same mistakes. It might have been lately that you've been thinking about the same thing over and over and over again. Like there's something in your mind that's on repeat, like a stuck record. And they're saying, well, it's time to change that record. It's time to change it. Yeah, look at this. You guys are not really letting people come close. You're like, you shall not pass. All of the defensive and another number 7 that's coming in. You're afraid of going into this energy of, I want to say death, I want to say transformation. Because again, it will bring you to the point where you have to be vulnerable once more. And that caused you so much pain that you right now, you might be self-isolating, whether physically or emotionally, in order to preserve your well-being, your mental well-being, your emotional well-being. But the hope is here. The hope is here. For some of you, you might have children already. Aquarius energy is coming through very strongly. Scorpio energy is coming through very strongly. At this particular time, you might also be planning something in order to build a better future for yourself. There's some sort of research that you're doing. You're weighing all the pros and cons. You may be looking at different directions, different methods of doing something. looking at relocation, looking at the ways to manifest your desires. Very skilled, very talented. You guys might be very good when it comes to certain skills, money, but when it comes to relationships, no. No. Well, you know what? We're going to change that. At least we're going to begin the process. So if that sounds like you, keep on watching. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the new setup. It feels very nice, magical, cozy. And before we begin with the candle, there's something I want you to do. In order for this ritual and for this reading to be effective, I want you, as much as possible at this particular moment. I know I always tell you not to think of anything and anybody, but today I want you to go into this energy of feeling like you are at home. You know that feeling of when you are at home, when you feel safe, when you feel secure, when you feel that warmth and relaxation within you? I want you to envision you already are with a person or people you would like to be with. How safe it feels, how good it feels. Envision the candles burning or the fireplace. Envision the birds singing. Envision your whole body relaxed. Envision feeling loved and being able to trust in the world, in the person next to you, and in yourself. All right, now then, let's go ahead and begin with a candle. Give me a second, my darlings. I just need to get an image over here. So I'm seeing two people. They're sitting across a table. They're looking at one another. And there are no phones. There are no distractions. There are just two people that feel like they want to be there. I keep hearing anywhere in the world, out of all the places in the world, out of all the time frames, out of all the possibilities, I want to be here with you. Just talking about little things, about how your day was, about who said what. There's a little bit of gossiping going on, yes. It is what it is, but there's a lot of laughter and your body posture is quite relaxed. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing, look, it's either a little kid, yeah, that's running around, or this could be a little dog or a cat, but there's somebody there with you at some point, yeah? Doesn't necessarily have to be at the beginning, but for some reason, they're showing me this image. The two of you, you're sitting there, you're talking to one another, and there's a little kid or a dog or a cat. Somebody is also present, and that little somebody is very happy, but also very hyper. But when it comes to you, when it comes to your significant other, there's like a ritual that you have, that you spend time with no distractions. That energy of connection, reconnection, where you tell each other about your day. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, my darlings. It's not that way from the beginning. You make up your own rules, you make up your own little rituals. So it's either you or your partner who's going to suggest it. And it's going to come through very organically, very nicely, and it becomes your ritual. No matter what, no matter how your day has been, no matter what, you find time for one another. And you've made a very cozy home. Maybe exactly the way that you envisioned it before we started burning the candle. There's a sense of peace. There's a sense of some sort of, I'm getting some sort of very interesting smell. It's something either freshly cooked, but it's mixed with the smell of either incense or some sort of flowers. But the house smells amazing. There's a particular smell that you might be associating with safety, with homeliness, with comfort. That smell is present. There are loads of flowers. So maybe you already like flowers, house flowers or freshly cut flowers, whatever it is. I'm seeing a lot of flowers. And this is a good indication of things blossoming and blooming, going through cycles. Because your married life, it is going to come in cycles, like everything. But it's a fertile soil because throughout your marriage, you're going to be able to build a lot of things together. You're going to be able to both together and individually. There's some sort of sphinx, interesting. Maybe you guys are very interested in Egypt, but I'm seeing some sort of trip to a place that takes your breath away. So for some of you, it could be Egypt. For some of you, it's another place of power. But I'm saying, like, there are lots of emotions. First, when you're planning, then when you're discussing a particular trip, somewhere maybe you always wanted to go. I'm seeing a lot of fun, and honestly, it doesn't matter how old you are. There's this energy of goofing around a lot. So yeah, the serious stuff is obviously taken care of. I'm not going to go into this like mundane thing. But what I'm seeing is that because you have either a hyper dog or a hyper cat or a hyper kid, but not in a bad way. Yeah, it's just like it's full. The whole energy is full of. It's full of energy. It's full of fun and it's full of joy, and you might be kind of chasing each other around the house playfully, and there's lots of laughter. There's some balloons that I'm seeing, so whosever birthday it is, whatever celebration it is, there's effort being put into that. Balloons, surprises, other people coming in. Funny enough, I'm getting more of a house energy rather than an apartment, although for some of you it could be. But I get a lot of vitality over here. So I want to say it feels like more of an active household. Playing games together, like maybe board games. I don't see a lot of like digital activity, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe you guys are not too much into like the digital stuff and the internet. It's more about books, it's more about board games, it's like charades. It's more about outdoor activities, maybe going out to museums, to festivals. Because I'm not seeing like two people that they're just like stuck in their phones. They're not communicating. No, it's so much about interaction. It's so much about physical contact. They're showing me potential pregnancy. Potential pregnancy, if you want. Like if you already have a kid or they have already a kid, there's a possibility of another kid. I'm seeing you smile a lot and kind of thinking, is this for real? Is this for real? I like how the candle is burning. We're really doing a lot of clearing up. Right now, you're envisioning all of this. The healing is taking place. They're telling me you needed this. You needed this cleansing. You needed this reading. You needed the energy of this reading, the energy of hope, the energy of safety. And you do feel incredibly safe. Physically safe, emotionally safe, financially safe. It's all quite smooth. Now then, let's talk about other people, because there is something about other people trying to make their way into your household. And I'm trying to understand who they are, why they're coming in. I want to say it's mostly because, okay, this is what they're showing me, guys. They are showing me people looking into your windows. I know that sounds creepy, so I'm going to explain. This is an analogy of people being interested in your relationship. So there is going to be some sort of jealousy, some sort of envy. If you do end up posting pictures on Instagram or other social media, people are going to pay extra attention to those. But people are going to be very curious. And I'm seeing that somebody's actually coming in to ask you, like, what's the secret to your relationship? There are people who are going to doubt your relationship and be like, oh, it's just for show, it can't be that good, blah, blah, blah. But they're going to be talking out of the toxicity of not being able to build that sort of relationship. But here with this circle, I'm seeing it as a fort, as a safe place. So I will tell you honestly, there is no cheating, there is no betrayal over here. No. There is no drama as such. Yes, disagreements, absolutely. But I see this person holding you. When you're upset, you're being held. Almost like a little baby. It's such a sweet energy. Maybe you've never been held like this. And there's place for vulnerability. I want to say this, my darlings. You have been affected by your own family, and there was a lot of toxicity. Now, with that card of the death that came through, you're very close to finishing this cycle of toxicity, to finishing this cycle of trying to repeat the pattern that you experienced in the past. They're telling me it's all about the details. So there are going to be times that are going to be tough. Somebody loses their job, somebody loses their loved one, but I keep seeing you being held and you holding the other person. It's quite interesting. It's kind of like you and me against the world. The house is absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. It's a place of power. They're showing me different symbols that you might have, different statuettes, something that signifies something important to you. But I'm seeing a lot of activity and a lot of fun. I want to say trying to preserve the real values. If you do decide to have children, or if you do decide to have more children, they're going to be happy as much as possible in this crazy world, but it's something about passing on the right values, the right knowledge, the right relationship dynamic. I want to say again, it's not that I'm seeing a hex that was put on you. It's more of the idea that has been passed on to you, that has been given to you by your own relatives. Because I keep hearing like this energy of a cross that keep on showing me. That wasn't allowing you to move forwards. That wasn't allowing you to build a happy, healthy relationship. But here with your partner, it's coming through very nicely. It's filling up quite nicely. Even though, like I said, the candle is black, even though, because we're doing cleansing, we're doing clearing, guys. This candle is going to take a lot of things away, together with whatever it is that you've been doing. For some of you, they're telling me that you've lost hope. You've lost hope. It's okay. Sometimes we need to lose it to find it again in a very unexpected place. And this is what they're telling me is most likely going to happen to you. That you are going to meet your significant other, if you haven't already met them, in a very weird place, under odd circumstances. So even if it's through traveling, it's going to be not in the usual way you would meet somebody. It's not like you're going to be sitting next to each other on a plane or on the train. It's something else that comes through. You might meet your significant other in a place where there are also not a lot of people. Yeah, if you're going for a walk in the park, and if normally if somebody talking to you in a deserted place might make you feel uncomfortable, with your partner, you won't be afraid. Yeah, especially my lovely ladies. Because I know it sounds good on paper when somebody comes up to you in a deserted place, but the reality of life is a little bit different. But anyways, with this particular person, you're not going to be alarmed. You're not going to be like they make it very comfortable for you, because your partner is very much about safety. And you meet in a like when you're least expecting it. When you're least expecting it, you're preoccupied with something else. But this person is going to know you like they know themselves, maybe even better. It's very odd, because I'm seeing that for some of you, you'll be like, oh my god, is this person reading my mind? Oh, thinking, okay, is this person a witch of some sort? How is she doing it? Or how is he doing it? A lot of gifts. And this is what's coming through. A lot of gifts, a lot of memories, a lot of like creating a lot of memories. Your married life is going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. Yes, with its ups and downs, but again, I don't see that energy of cheating. I don't see that energy of person changing. You know, sometimes we date somebody for 3 months. After 3 months, this person changes completely. For some of us, you know, it's like when we have children together with this person, and the person feels the power and starts abusing that power. No, here what I'm seeing is that your partner will do whatever it is that they need to do in order to make you feel at ease and to make you feel like you get what you get what you pay for. Like you basically realize that it's the same person in whatever situation life brings your way. It's the same person, and you're going to really like the way this person handles stress, the way they get their shit together, the way that they are ready to take action, the way that they don't just kind of give up when push comes to shove. The wedding is going to be quite beautiful as well. It's going to be very spiritual. It's not so much about the decorations, it's about the feeling that you're going to get. It's hard to put it in words, but it's as if everything makes sense. The past, the present, the future, why you had to go through something, because I'm seeing you're standing at the altar and realizing none of those things were mistakes, because all of those things led me to you. It was just part of your experience. Again, I love it. Somebody's grandma is coming through. Oh my days, love it. The grandma that's no longer here. It's quite interesting, that beautiful connection between grandmas and grandchildren. It's a special sort of love. Anyway, she's coming in and she's so incredibly happy. And on your wedding day, she's going to be there in spirit. But for some of you, I feel, maybe there was a special connection with the grandma. And you might have felt like this is the only person that really wants you to be happy, especially if you had cold parents or the parents were absent or whatnot. You might meet on a rainy day, guys. On a day where the sky is gray. But I feel like for a lot of you, you like that energy. When it's a little bit windy, when the air is quite fresh, and you feel that when it's just about to rain. Oof. I feel for a lot of you, you like that energy. And you might be a little bit worried on that day, especially if you're flying or if you're traveling somewhere, that anxiety might be coming in. But once you meet this person, once you get into the relationship with this person, I want to say, as if by magic, the scars on your heart are going to heal. You will feel it. You might even see it in your dream or in a meditation. You will simply see the scars being washed away by love, by compassion, by the person showing up in your life over and over and over again, showing up for you. Now, you might be a little bit skeptical, and there is a little something that I need to let you guys know. You will be tempted to push this person away based on the cards that I've seen, based on the you might be tempted to push this person away, to protect yourself once again. But give this person space. Give this person space. Give them an opportunity to show you who they are. Don't let fear ruin this one. Because what's waiting for you is a long time of happiness and you being grateful that you gave this person a chance and that you gave yourself a chance to be happy yet again. Because what you need to understand is you're taking that chance to be happy and to be loved from yourself. So don't punish yourself because you made mistakes in the past or you made the wrong choices. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, you were tricked. You were tricked by somebody who does it for a living. Somebody who tricks people for a living. But you see, with this person, no. So I'm just going to close off all of the little holes over here as an ending to our ritual, as an ending to our reading. Now then, my darlings, if you want to sit a little bit with the energies, with the visions that came through during this reading, during this ritual, do so. It's important. Something important is happening over here, right now. It's time. It's time for you to be loved. It's time for you to meet the love of your life. It's time for you to mend the relationship if you already have one. Let me see. There's anything over here that needs to be seen, that needs to be brought to your attention, my darlings. No, we covered everything quite nicely. covered everything quite nicely. The things that you don't need will fall away, and you might also find yourself after this reading, after some sort of change that's going to take place, wanting to get rid of certain things in your house, maybe that were given to you by people that weren't wishing you well. You might be tempted to stop eating something. You might be tempted to make certain changes to make everything right for you. And I'm seeing here people at the bottom, energy-wise, that will try to come back into your life. But these people, well, you're going to do whatever it is that you're going to do, but these people are coming in to drag you down again. But you know better now. You definitely know better now. All right, my dears, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading / little ritual. Let me know down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal read, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. So is the link to my Patreon page with over 200 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye.